and Christmas carols all in one.
What else could you ask? And Ken and I in Christmas Corner, and there is a reason we are in Christmas Corner just in time for our 10th anniversary of Countdown to Christmas, where, as you already all know at home, that we are re-airing some of our very favorite holiday movies every single Friday night. So it's a real treat. And since we just heard the King, it would be very apropos for us to be airing Christmas at Graceland tonight, starring Kelly Pickler and Wes Brown. And that is what has inspired Ken's DIY sheet music candles. That
was one of my favorite movies.
Me too.
It's not really so like, you know, she's like the big city banker woman, goes back to her hometown, meets her old flame. Aww. They used to have a budding career. They were on the brink of success. Well, plus you get great views inside Graceland, stuff that you don't normally see.
They really shot there.
I had to watch it twice. Once just to focus on the rooms, and then to actually focus on the movie.
I know, and supposedly there's a little whisper that there may be a Graceland 2. We're excited for that. All right, Ken.
You heard it here first.
I know. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it happens.
Things.
I do. I know a few things, and you know a lot of things about DIYing sheet music candles.
So this is a process I had not tried, and I'd read about it a few times. I really was curious as to it would work. We're doing it here with sheet music, great for Christmas carols, great to start making Christmas gifts, because that's going to be here before you know it. But it's also great for any time of the year, because you can really transfer anything onto a candle. It's
really
very
cool.
easy. It's a really fun process that I can't wait to share with
Show us how to do it.
So very easy. First thing you want to do, the key is to print on tissue paper. And most people say,
how is that possible?
thank you very much. Right on cue. What you're going to do is get your one single sheet of just standard white tissue, tape it to a piece of cardstock or regular typewriter, regular printer paper, and it will actually run through your printer without a problem. It'll print right onto the tissue paper there. This is my favorite Elvis song. This is actually Margot's song we sing to her every night when she goes to sleep. I can't help falling in love with you.
I love that song. There's so many good ones.
Oh my God, it's so great. So then what you're going to do once you've printed it, and you see I'm doing the music here, but you see on one of the other candles I did a lamp post. You could do photos of your family, photos of your kids.
Oh, how fun would that be?
Whatever you want to. And then cut out the part that you want to transfer. I would have to say don't transfer a huge seat because you do need some blank area on either side. So let's just transfer this little first line, and I'm going to do it right down the center of this.
Are you going to glue it?
So what you're going to do, you're going to cut that so that it fits. So it's like, okay, I think that will look nice. Now I did some of these vertically, I did some horizontally. Now I have a piece of good old kitchen wax paper, nothing fancy.
All right.
I'm going to
It's like you're doing a magic.
Exactly, nothing here, nothing up my sleeve.
Nothing to see.
Pure ordinary wax paper. You're going to lay that down on top. And now I'm going to let you do the honors. That is a heat gun right there.
All right.
Turn it on.
What?
Point it to the candle and let it fly. So what you want to do is put that heat on. If you can see, if you can get really close there, you're going to see some slight melting. It's going to get a little glossy. Don't be afraid. And see, now all of a sudden that wax around the candle is going to sort of start to soak up there.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to move down this way.
Look at that, Ken.
And the wax just sort of floats over and soaks into the actual tissue paper.
What if I didn't have a heat gun like this?
You can use, that's perfect. Thank you very much.
That's it?
Yep. You can use a high dryer, a hair dryer, powerful hair dryer set on a high status. You're gonna pull that back.
Wow!
And now, you can't tell at home, but now this is, you can feel it, it's completely incorporated
It's in there.
into the candle.
Oh, how wonderful.
You can do that on all sides. You can do it with round, you can do it with square, you can do it with photos.
So it doesn't matter what sort of shape the candle is.
Exactly.
It'll totally
it's
work.
actually a little bit easier with these because you can wrap it around the whole thing, but the square is easier if you have like photos. Like you can do photos of your kids, you can monogram them. It's really like the skies. If you had a color printer, you could transfer color photos.
A question I have.
Yes, ma'am.
Paper is extremely flammable. Candles,
you are a cautious mother. You are a smart
woman. A little bit.
Smart
so
woman.
I'm afraid, how do you keep from the candle literally going up in flames because of the paper?
All right, so a little key here, and this is good for all candles. If we can look at this candle here, if you want to get a close-up of that, what you want to do the first time that you light the candle, burn it for about an hour until the well gets about a ½ inch from the edge, then blow out the candle. Next time you light it and forever on, it will only burn to that amount and will burn straight down the center. You know when your candles go crazy and you start melting through the side?
Is that true?
It's because you burned them too much the first time. Get that well started. It will go right down the middle. It will never get anywhere near, and your candles will last a lot longer.
Is that really the truth?
It is the truth. People do not know about that. Candle wells, people. Candle wells.
How have I gone through my entire life and all my candles are wonky, every single one in the house?
Then the wax starts spilling out.
It's a
your table
disaster.
gets ruined. Burn it for an hour, blow it out, let it harden, and then you're set.
Cut the wick?
You always want to trim the wick. Before you light it, every time trim it so that flame doesn't get too big because that gets wonky too.